This episode is brought to you by Paramount Plus. Ewan McGregor stars as Count Alexander Rostov in A Gentleman in Moscow, the new limited series based on the best-selling novel. Stream it with the Paramount Plus with Showtime plan. Visit ParamountPlus.com to try it free.
Okay, y'all judging me. I know I was, whatever. Don't judge me. You don't got to. Let's get it poppin'. The fuck?
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
I mean none. Stop playing. Oh, hey.
I appreciate the money cause I grew up in the struggle. Appreciate the hood cause it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down on my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate the long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tan in that white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. Don't appreciate his life. And I appreciate the things that I've been through cause it shaped me to be who I am. And I promise it's the truth. Handle my business up, counting my days, cutting up a couple niggas and continue to make my moves. Yeah, I got shit that I gotta do. Play with me, then you are a fool. Keep playing with me, you wanna be late. See, I'm tryna be nice, but you keep guessing my games and my baby. Something ain't right with this picture I see. So I cut you off to keep my energy. You say you love me, then where is your peace? Don't need you in my life, just wait and you'll see. I appreciate the money cause I grew up in the struggle. Appreciate the hood cause it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down on my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate the long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tan in that white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. Don't appreciate his life. Coming to me, you better come with some respect. Not in my feelings, I'm just telling you what's best. Keep it real, you got animosity. I've been tripping, but you gon' respect me. I'm not stressing what you talking about. Even if my haters come through to make you walk it out. You keep on bragging, but people come back and tell me what you be saying. You got me giving my granny. And I appreciate my real niggas, my family and friends. The struggle only made me just be greater within. I know the people that surround me keep it real. It's half the ones I keep around. I'm headed to share the money cause I grew up in the struggle. Appreciate the hood cause it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down on my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate the long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tan in that white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. Don't appreciate his life.
Don't appreciate his life. No. What up, though, y'all? It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. You already know I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow me on Spotify, Pandora, Couch Chronicles No Limits, Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Hey, Big O, Big O. Also, follow my main page on YouTube, Instagram, all of that. THA Real JANELL. If you didn't know, that is Negro spelling. I'm just saying. For all the women that are watching right now, happy Women's History Month. It is our month officially. For those that are watching, if you're in the Oklahoma City area, matter of fact, it doesn't matter wherever you are. If you're interested in doing my 10-question interview, if you want to do it and you're in a different state, you just got to put the camera straight in front of you, answer the questions that I send you, and I'll edit it myself. I got you. I got you, my baby. Okay, so, Big O, I know you probably wanted to see what this is. And it's kind of bright on y'all end. It is, but if you watch it on any other platform, you'll be able to see it. It is kind of bright on Big O though. Anyways, happy Monday. It's prison talk this whole week on the couch, if you didn't know. Prison jail talk, if you done any time. And this is the thing. Jail is doing time too. I know y'all probably like, well, I didn't make it to prison. Yeah, but sometimes jail is hard. Sometimes, depending on what you got locked up for, jail can be tough as fuck. Especially if you've never been. Especially if you go when you're young. So, I do prison talk, prison jail talk every month. If you've done any time and you are willing to share your story, you're more than welcome to come tap in on a live. Come up, I'll bring you up. You can come to the Instagram, then I can put you back here as well. Other than that, you guys just enjoy whatever the fuck I'm about to talk about. And my baby's back here. Yeah, my baby's back here. anyways, shout out, listen, first of all, let me shout out to the Royal Court. Shout out to Queen Caution. Shout out to Lido, Miko Automatic, Desi, Venom Stay Drippin', Bobby Revenue, Sante, Big Flame, MITM, Zeno. If I missed any artists, I'm so sorry. But they killed it. I'm talking about everybody killed their fucking performance in Norman. Norman was so fucking lit. The vibes was so right. That's the type of vibes that I'm looking for at all times. I like to go into a venue where you can feel beautiful energy, where you can feel everybody's energy, and it's all on one accord. It's all on one accord. Nobody is like, oh, I'm better than you, or oh, I'm... No, everybody's like, oh my God, I'm so glad you here. Like, happy, excited for each other, ready to hear each other's music. That is what I like to hear. That is what I like to see. That is what I like to be around. Because nobody wants to be at a venue, whether it's to hear performers or whatever it's for. Nobody wants to be in a venue where the energy is draining or the energy is just not right. You know, a lot of times when you go to a place and the energy's not right, you want to what? You want to leave. You're not comfortable, you know? And a lot of times, whenever you've done a lot of time like myself, you don't go out and you're comfortable in a lot of different situations because you think about the time on the yard, or you thinking about all type of different shit. Anxiety is a motherfucker. PTSD is a motherfucker. So, you know, my heart goes out to everybody, really, that got bad energy. Because you don't have to have bad energy. You don't. Fix it. It can be fixed. It's not something that can be not cured. This shit can be cured. It's curable. Bad energy is curable. Cure that shit. And let's keep it pushing. Okay? Also, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you check on your strong people. Check on your strong people. I tell you this every time I get a chance. Anybody that you fuck with, you make sure that you check on them. Reach out to them. Do a wellness check. Anybody that's in the hospital, do a wellness check. Look them in their eyes and ask them if they're okay. Don't just call them on the phone, because somebody could be right there like, yeah, you better say, I'm going to put this in your IV. You never know. You never know. So make sure that you do a real wellness check on your friends, on your people, anybody that you fuck with. If you love them, you check on them. Anybody that you know that's locked up, write them. Write them. Hey, love. I'm not saying put money on their books, although it will be a plus if you was to do that. But if you're not going to do that, at least write them, let them know that they are never forgotten about. They're never forgotten about. It's easy to get, and I say this all the time, I know it gets repetitive, but it's easy to get in prison and feel like you're forgotten about, especially if you're forgotten about. No, really. Especially if you don't have family that reach out to you, that write you, that, especially if you don't have that. You don't have anybody. You just got the people that's on the yard. Sometimes that's tough. That's tough. So if you know anybody that's locked up, write them. Let them know you're thinking about them. Let them know they're not forgotten about. I'm sorry. Let them know. It's to me, it's just that deep. It's just that deep. Anyways, also, if you guys didn't know, the next mental health talk. What up, though? Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. It's in the studio.
Okay, what you recording?
A masterpiece, I would say.
That's what I want to hear.
How you feeling out there?
I'm good. Just, podcasting. Prison talk is today, so I'm just vibing out.
I just put in the song. I got some guys locked up facing life right now. They get out.
Yeah, they gonna get out. The fuck? I know people that had life sentences and that shit got turned right the fuck around. And when they was told that they wasn't gonna get out, they got right on out. Okay?
Gotta keep faith and believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking into existence, people go in there and they lose the sight of faith, like how they was living on the outside, and they take all that depression and that anger, and then they forget the sight of who they are.
Right.
And they feel like I'm gonna give up hope. I don't know why I give up hope. Your life ain't over.
Exactly.
But it's not over.
Exactly. That's real.
I'm fighting to the day I die. That's just me.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Y'all, whoever's watching this that's locked up, stay strong. Keep staying strong. And just know that if somebody forgot about you, I didn't. Reach out to me. The fuck? Or I'm gonna reach out to your ass. Tonight we will be making a prison strap on. I got my saran wrap. Y'all ready?
She caught me off guard. I paused for a minute to see where it was going.
Y'all prepare for tonight. I'm telling y'all, I got y'all. I'm gonna get y'all together. For those that's watching that don't know how to make it, hey, you know what I'm saying? And even for those that's not locked up, that can't even afford a real dildo, listen, we got indigent dildos too. You hear me? We got them. I'm gonna teach you how to make it after these messages. Y'all, if you just now tuned in, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits, okay? I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. We're gonna jump into our theme song, and we're gonna keep it pushing. It's prison talk. Let's get it.
We have the jackpot this time.
You light up.
Big time, I did big time, giving up the years. They took me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. Been watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. Then the judge just dismissed me like I was dumb too. And the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. And reality set in like it was supposed to. Cat calls down the hall, that's what them folks do. Brown bag, bologna sandwich in them jumpsuits. My cellmate just did 100 years on some dumb shit. Damn, is this the end of the days? Cause living in a cell is just like being in a grave. If ain't no money on your books, then you ain't eating shit. You better pray that you can mail a penitentiary gift. For them lonely days, a visitation list from your family and your friends, that's a major lift. And your spirit, all the drama on the yard, you wanna forget it, yeah. Behind these walls is different, and you wouldn't understand if you didn't live it. Ayy, big slime, I did big time, ayy, and they took me out the front line. I'm still scarred from doing my time, and everybody said I should let go. I'm trying, but it is something to my mental. Interact opinion, no, stand 10 toes, you know. Now you know, hold on, that ain't wrong. And I know I gotta think different, cause if I don't, then I guess I'll be the same nigga. Wait, I'm tryna let it go. I'm tryna be a better person so I don't have to get physical. I gotta get my mind right for if they don't know doing time like tryna be an example to my fans and all my peoples and my nieces and my nephew. Big slime, I did big time. Sitting in the cold cell in the daytime. Your time be fine, but it's not like the world, no. Big slime, I did big time. Giving up them years that took me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. Been watching my mama grab in that courtroom. Then the judges dismissed me like I was dumb too. Then the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. Damn, is this the end of the days? Cause living in the cell is just like being in the grave.
I'm telling you, every time I hear that song, it's like it's not even me singing it.
I ain't gonna lie, you push me to go harder right now. Stop playing with me. Damn, okay, I see.
Man.
You got me all in the zone, about to roll up and everything. Stop playing with me.
Facts.
I'm over here looking for the packs.
Thank you so much. I see everybody. I see all the love. I love y'all. That's our theme song. I didn't write that song for me. I wrote that song for all of us. Because all of us, anybody that's ever been locked up, I promise you, it's like being in a grave. It's like you dead to everybody. It's like the only motherfuckers that's really gonna keep in touch with you, sometimes not even your family.
I get what you saying. I get it. I don't even like women artists like that. I remember I reached out to you. I reached out to you before. Hold on, let's be real.
Yeah.
You just go somewhere with that. You got the entertainment voice. You locked in. Stop playing. Y'all better blow her up for real.
I appreciate it. Tell everybody where you located and where you from, so for the people that's listening on other platforms.
Shit, I'm Loso. I'm from Ypsilanti, Michigan. I stay in Detroit. I'm just an underground artist on my
Detroit. I was supposed to be out there at the end of this month, but I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, but I'm gonna try to come next month because I know for sure I'm not gonna be able to make it this month. But for those that don't know, I started my music in Detroit. Like, that's where I started everything. As soon as I got out of prison, I moved to Michigan. Right in Detroit, right in the heart of Detroit, on the west side. I started off singing hard, like hooks, Hard to Kill, Need Me. I'm on almost every hood nigga song in Detroit.
You ghost right?
Yeah.
So you do it all.
Mhm. I mix, master, record. I do all of that.
Look, I mix, I master mine. Look, I'm gonna show you some of my work.
I seen. I was watching you. Y'all, if you just now tuning in, it is Prison Talk. I see we got people coming in because I know y'all ready to learn how to make a strap on. Now, before we do so, let me say happy birthday to all the Pisces that's out there. Pisces, I see y'all. Happy birthday. I know some of y'all are, and shout out to my girl that's in the hospital. I ain't gonna say your name out loud, but I know you might need some of this good old ding-a-ling. I'm playing. I'm joking. Listen. And again, happy Women's History Month. Let's get into it. So I don't have a pencil, so what I am gonna use is a paintbrush. You see this paintbrush? Which it don't matter because it's still the same, not the same as a pencil. You feel me? So when you in prison, you really gotta make do with what you got. And a lot of females like dick. Yeah, they like dick. And some of them are gay for the stay. And if you don't know what gay for the stay is, it just means that they were never gay in the first place. And as long as they stay here, they're gonna be gay. Because 9 times out of 10, they got a little bit of time and they want their coochie ate. You hear me? If they don't want their coochie ate, they want their coochie beat the fuck up. Just keeping it real. Now, with that being said, you have studs that feel like they have to have their dick on. Or walk around with their dick. Some of them even walked around with the bitch on. Seriously. So, you don't get a pad this skinny or this long. You'll actually get like a Barbie doll pad. I call them the Barbie doll pads. So, we're going to use this pad though. So what you want to do is you want to cover up the pencil with your pad. Okay. Now I will say, the thicker you make it, let me tell y'all, you're going to have you a big old dick. You're going to have you an old elephant dick. You hear me? And that's not what you want. So if you want it to look regular, normal, you know, some people go all out and then they make balls too to make it look, you know what I'm saying? Cause then they get the bra and put it through the bra so much. Yeah. We ain't gonna do all of that tonight though. So, now, once you have your pad on, really you wanna cover all of this up. But I'm not gonna do all of that, okay? So, then you wanna take your ace bandage. Why we got an ace bandage? Because you need width. You need width. So what they do, what you do is you get your little ace bandage. Okay, you're going to start from the bottom though. Okay. Now, a lot of women, they cut their ace bandage up because they don't want it to be too thick. Because once you get, like I said, once you get you a big old thick ding-a-ling, you ain't finna, you're going to be in medical. And that's not where you want to be. You don't want to be in medical when you're doing this. Okay? So, this is what we do. See, now this going to be the head up here. See this head? And I'm going to do it like this, like so. Okay? Ain't that what they say, like so? Okay, see YouTube? See how this end is a little bit more thicker? Oh, damn. Circumcised. Oh, well. Alright, bring that down. See, you getting there. Now, in the future, you don't want to do this. See that part where I twisted it? You don't want to do that. But, see, I got a circumcised penis. Whatever. Then you get your saran wrap. Now, the saran wrap is very important. You don't want to use your saran wrap from your sandwich because it's going inside the coochie. So unless you want some bologna pussy, you don't want to do that. You want some clean saran wrap. Think of this as your condom. So actually, you probably want to be cool with somebody that works in the kitchen because if they work in the kitchen, they can get you some fresh saran wrap and you will never have to worry about recycling any saran wrap or any of that bullshit because they don't just give it to you in canteen. So now you ain't finna get no mumbo jumbo like this baby though, but you are gonna get you some. They got this one in the kitchen now for sure. Okay, so this is your condom basically. So you get your condom. And now you want to make sure every bit of this ace bandage is covered up. So I'm going to go ahead and do it like this. And you want to make sure it's tight because trust me when I say you don't want no bubbly ass saran wrap in your coochie. But you do want to pull this bitch tight. I guess if my nails got in the way. Okay. Bring this back up like that. Now, if you don't want to hold it like it's a motherfucking murder weapon, if you don't want to hold it like it's a murder weapon, which this part down here don't look better, you want to get you either a, hey bestie, you want to get you either a sports bra to put it through. That way, whenever you stand up, it'll be sitting there like that. Or if you real good, if you really good, you can make some panties out. Sylvia! You can make you some panties out of the motherfucking saran wrap. Now, you don't have to do that. But like I said, if you don't want it to be like a murder weapon, because if you keep it in your hand, you're gonna be going like this. And your arm gonna be tired. Hey bestie. Your arm is gonna be tired. So if you don't plan on working out like this, because this is what I'm not kidding. You gonna be, and that's not what you want to do. So you want to either have something to where it can go inside and stand out, or shit, if you got some shorts, because these are the type of shorts. Matter of fact, these are some shorts from prison. So if they alter their shorts, shit, they can even use their little string. Shit, fuck it. And they had that motherfucker just sitting. Ain't no fucking limits. Yeah. Oh, see. Now, this ain't the type of condom you gonna want all puffed out like this now. This is the type of dick you wouldn't fuck with on the yard, because you're gonna be like, hold on. That's not even finished. That is not finished. What is that? You think that's going inside of... Now, I'll tell you this. One thing's for certain and two's for sure. I'm not really into penetration like that, so I wouldn't... Only person I did this with was with my wife. Okay? But I'm not about to just be... Ha! 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 I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't even take my shrooms yet, so this is me sober. I'm sober for the most part. But seriously, this is how you make a prison dildo. Now, granted, it is a little altered because, it ain't the best, because I didn't make it the best way possible, because I'm not dicking nobody down, and it doesn't have to be the best. Okay? But y'all get the gist. You feel me? All you need is saran wrap, sticky saran wrap, by the way. All you need is saran wrap, ace bandage, pencil, and pads. And you good. So for those that is in prison, that's gay for the stay, that want to be dicked down, dick them down. Don't even be mad at them. Cool. And guess what? Half the time, you dick them down real good. And let me tell you something, I'm not being funny, but the bigger your dick, the more canteen they about to drop on your ass. Hey, it sound crazy as fuck, but some of them girls, they be ready to bust that pussy open and still be telling them bring it back. Okay? And I'm telling you, if you a stud in prison, you got it made. You got it hella made, because although they want to be dick down, they don't really want no pretty girl going, how does that feel? They don't want that. They want that shit to be so motherfucking hard damn near that it come out their throat. I kid you not. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Okay? See, no cap. I'm not kidding. Some of them, and they'll get on the yard like, shit, whoever dig me down the best get this sack. And so a stud, that's why I say they got it good. Because they can just be like, and they ain't even got to be a cute stud. They could be a motherfucking JJ. You hear me? It don't fucking matter. They do not have to be cute at all. Not at all, baby. They can come right up to you looking like dynamite and dick that pussy down. You hear me? Hey, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. May the best strap win. Exactly. That's exactly how it is. And some of y'all might be thinking, oh, I know my strap gonna win, because nah, there's motherfuckers that make they shit so motherfucking good that it'll look like a fucking big ass head, like a big mushroom ass head with the veins. They even put the vein. Yo, it be motherfuckers that put the veins in they shit. I don't know how they do that. Let me see if I can maybe try to. Let me see if maybe this is how they did it, because they. Let me just figure this out just 1 second. Because, baby, when I say they had to... Okay. You want a vein in your shit? You see that? I got the vein in them. Stop playing with me. Listen, I get it now. Okay, now I see why certain people was winning. because they was literally putting veins in the strap. And so, like I said, like Sylvia said, made a best strap win, because that's how it really was on the yard. Now and you gotta have the right jigger, because don't think that you about to get them cheeks slapped up and that pussy beat in. No, really, don't think that that's about to happen if you don't got the right jigger, because if you are enemies with the wrong person, shit, as soon as you get the black, you'll just hear some keys and go ahead and cuff up. Now keep your pants down. Sometimes the officers don't even want to let you get dressed. They'll throw a robe on you with the cuffs on. I'm not kidding. I done seen people go to lock damn near with the strap on still in their coochie. It be real. It's real. It's real in the yard. So, for those that's gay for the stay, trust me when I say they got one of these at least close by. And the sad thing about it is what you really have to be careful about is shut up, Bessie. What you really have to be careful about is the fact that some of them, not even being funny, I'm being so serious, they think it's funny to use the same toy without cleaning they'll be so serious about it, they'll just wash this off and then put it in the next girl. So you really have to be careful, because you think that this don't spread STDs. Shit, I'm quite sure it will. I ain't never heard nobody get no STD from it. But a bacterial infection, boop, boop, okay. You think that if this is going matter of fact, if this is going in Cheryl's coochie and Cheryl got hepatitis, and then you're gonna go take this to Brandy, whoa, hold on. You need new saran wrap, and a lot of times, like I said, they don't new saran it. It'd be right there. Just sitting and come sit on this dick. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Make sure you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. Now, another bad thing about the toys that's on the yard is you see how it's not bending? Now, come on now. You don't think somebody's pussy about to get broke? That's the thing that I used to be like, wait a minute. Now, a real one gonna bend. This motherfucker? Ah, hell no. That's a goddamn cucumber. So, you just gotta be careful if you really want some dick on the yard. Because if you do, if you go into prison, if you are getting in trouble and you a woman, I'm gonna tell you, especially if you straight, don't get in no trouble. Don't get in no trouble, because baby, when I say they gonna pound your pussy with this, they gonna pound it. And then whenever you be like, I'm not even gay, guess what? They gonna get your ass. You gonna be gay for the stay. Okay? Yeah. And when you thinking about that real dick that's on your face, no. It's going to be a used, made up, saran wrap, ace bandage, pad having pencil dick. Trust me. You don't want to go to the yard. That's not what you want, baby. Like I said, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. Let's get into another song. Let's do it.
If it's my ego, can you blame me? I be popping. And if she hating on the low, man, you ain't stopping this. I do my damn thing, and you know that's a fact. And I make happiness money straight out the fucking trap. And I be giving a nigga falling like a mountain. Some of my people change, but I'm okay with that. And I forgive, but they don't need no running back. You made your bed, now lay it down, go take a nap. Hold up, I hope you didn't think that I believe you. You made your choice, but ain't no need to go back. No, if I cut you off, I leave you no slack. And please don't touch my gangsta, for I fuck around and go back. You know that, yeah. But back to this money, back to the shame. Straight to the highway hustling, pushing things. I'm never stopping, gotta act them bang, why the fuck would I need my ends. I mean, I do though. I need my motherfucking hands. Oh, I'm tripping. I think it's you. Oh, it's me. Oh well. If it's my ego, can you blame me? I be popping. And if she you back then. I forget, but ain't no need to run it back. You make your bed, now lay it down, go take a nap.
It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. It's prison talk on the couch. It's prison talk this whole week. Now this whole week, you're not gonna get no dick. But you never know what I might make tomorrow on the couch. I might make a cookie cake. You know what I am? I'm gonna make a cake. I'm gonna make a cake tomorrow. I don't think I ever knew anyone that was on the yard that actually made a female condom, which could have been made out of this. And I'm sure. Wait, let me see. Because you can't really put your. You're gonna have to have a lot, and I don't know if that's gonna work. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. Let me just try this out. Because if you had. Because this probably could have prevented a lot of stuff. Okay. Okay. It could have worked if we were wanting to be safe on the yard. I guess a lot of us didn't. We was just like, motherfuckers was sticking their tongue into anything. Let's get into news you can use on the couch and it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. And you know what? It's every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. This is news you can use on the couch. You can catch me in the streets too. It doesn't matter if it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You better catch me. Let's get it. Now, hey, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the news, but let me just y'all like that? Okay, my buddy. If you guys haven't been keeping up with the news, then here you go. Okay? My wifey inspired that. Okay. Now, first of all, I don't know if you guys take your gangs and your city serious or your state serious, but because there's some places that they'll be like, oh yeah, Hoover, but then they'll be like, oh well, they be snitching out here, or you know what I'm saying? Or they'll be like Bloods. Oh yeah, well they ain't about nothing out here. Sometimes people are non-believers of Oklahoma for sure. They don't believe that Oklahoma's hard. They don't believe that there's nobody hard out here. They don't believe that Oklahoma have gangsters. They don't. Some people don't. Matter of fact, Savvy Third said it, and he went viral saying it. I said all of that to say this. When a gangster or when a gang say something, I don't know really if they making it up. I don't believe that they just saying it just to be saying it. In Haiti, the government right now they put the whole state on a 72-hour state of emergency. They started it Sunday. You want to know why? Because I'm not laughing. I'm really not. An armed gang stormed in a major prison. Okay? At least 12 killed and about, listen to this, 3,700 inmates escaped. Did you hear me? 3,700 inmates escaped. How crazy is that? And I'm sure, they didn't say it, but I'm sure the 12 that died was probably the officers trying to stop them. Now, I don't know if you guys ever seen Blacklist, but a lot of the stuff that was in the news today reminded me of Blacklist. Because Reddington will bust open a motherfucking impenetrable prison and get his peoples the fuck out. So you mean to tell me, and listen, they did not only just bust in this prison and 3,700 inmates escaped, but guess what else they said? The gang leaders are demanding that the prime minister resigns. Do you think they fucking around? They literally just busted into a prison and got 3,700 people out. 3,700 inmates. Free. They gone. Never to return. I'm sure they would never return. I'm sure they're gonna be. I don't believe that they'll get caught. It's too many of them. They are running. Hey, the gangs are. It's clear. It is clear. They are running shit. They're fucking running shit. They got 3,700 inmates out. And they said, Prime Minister, hey, you need to resign. We're not about to fucking play with you. You gotta go. And guess what? He's nowhere to be found right now. It's no telling if they got a hold of him already or not. Ain't no telling. Like I said, he's literally gone somewhere hiding, I'm sure. I mean, Prime Minister, that don't mean nothing. Because they basically sent you a message and let you know that I can get whoever the fuck I want to, no matter wherever the fuck they are. And they did that. Now this don't have anything to do with prison talk, but it has to do with a gang too, you know. In LA, I don't know if you guys seen this in the news, but the LA gang is mad at Disney. Yeah, Disney World. They told them they got to get the fuck out of LA. I'm not even gonna go into details why, but I'll post the story up. Also, there was a man in Spring Hill, Illinois. No, Spring Hill. And I wrote this down because I love fur babies. I love any type of animal that I can take care of. And I don't know what this man's intentions was, but he was sentenced to the federal prison for trafficking turtles. And I'm like, out of all the things that's going on in the world, which, and I won't, listen, and please don't take me wrong, because I know that it is against the law. It's the Lacey Act. I get that. But was he selling them? No. Y'all said that y'all came to his house and he had a bunch of tanks full of turtles. Okay. Are you mad that he has them? Because you sending this man to the feds. When I've seen you guys not even send rapists, I've been in jail with rapists and I've seen them get out on probation. So you mean to tell me that they was okay, but this man, which, like I said again, the Lacey Act is real. The Lacey Act is the trafficking of illegal wildlife. And they consider those turtles wildlife. And he did have certain type of turtles that were wildlife, you know. And believe it or not, there are some animals that we are not allowed to have. There's some animals that we're not even, if we have too many of them, it'll be considered trafficking. The Lacey Act is real. It's real. You can go to the feds for that shit. You know, you can go to prison. I was in prison with people that had sex with dogs. You know what I'm saying? I've never made it to prison with anybody that has sex with a horse, but dogs, for sure. But it's really fucked up of the things that they it's just really crazy of the things that they will send people to prison for, but then they won't send certain people to prison for things that they need to be sent to prison for. they don't give a fuck about the things that I feel like they should give a fuck about. Like certain officers getting away with certain shit. They don't give a fuck about that shit. They let them get away with it. They not facing federal charges. That's why there's always been uproars about certain situations. They pick and choose who they want to send to prison. They pick and choose what's important and what's not. Okay, they got the Lacey Act, but rape is rape. Do they gotta have a rape act for them to take a pedophile act for them to be serious? Like, no, y'all need to be serious about every fucking thing. Don't, if you gonna do it to the best of your ability. Don't half-ass it. If somebody, no matter what color they are, I don't give a fuck if they purple. Rape is rape. They gotta go. They gotta go. Shouldn't matter what your status is in society. What your color is, it shouldn't. It's fair when it's not even fair. It's not even fair. Certain things just aren't fair, especially when it comes to the judicial system. It's not fair. People getting away with rape is not fair. Having to watch a rapist get out, especially if they go to jail, get out in 6 months, is not fucking fair. It's just crazy. It's just really crazy. If y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube Instagram and my .com, which is THA_JANELL. I'm gonna jump into another song, and then I'm gonna finish up with news you can use. Let me just go grab it really quick. Oh, you're judging me.
This shit is crazy what I go through. I can't make this shit. No, I can't make this shit up. No, I can't make this. No, I can't make this shit up. And I know it's really hard to keep your head up. And you've been working every day to get your bread up. It's only at the top and now you fed up. And I know it's really hard to keep your head up. Working every day to get your bread up. It's really lonely.
was not supposed to hear that. That song is not ready for y'all. Well, it's ready, but it's not y'all turn to hear it. Okay. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles, and there ain't no fucking limits. Okay, I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. It's prison talk this whole week on the couch. So if you've done any time, prison, jail, and you are wanting to talk about your time, I mean, we can talk about whatever. We can talk about what you're doing now. Time is time, trust me. And some people, like I said, they are not comfortable talking about being in prison, talking about what they did in prison. It's fine. I get it. It was hard for me at first, too, especially because people was trying to silence me. If y'all don't know a little bit about my story, when I first got out of prison and I was starting the music, I literally had people telling me, you can't talk about your time on the yard. You're not allowed to be that person. You got to be, don't tell nobody who you used to be. I'm like, what? Man, I spent half my life in that bitch. Like, almost everybody I know is in prison. Like, I didn't have no day ones that I could just be like, yo, no, I didn't have that. And that was one thing that kind of bothered me, really, when I got out, was the fact that I didn't really have, not even to say I don't really have, I don't. I've never had a day one to where I was like, yo, my day one writing me, my day one this, and I seen people that came to prison together with their day one. I've seen people that had their day one come visit them. I've seen people that had their day one writing them. People that they can be like, yo, I've been knowing this motherfucker since elementary. The one person that I used to be able to say that about, I used to be like, man, my motherfucking dog, like, this my dog. Like, I hadn't seen him in years, but I had knew him when I was little. When I was in elementary. But it was like, boy, you on some other shit now. I don't like you. Never have. So it was just weird. It made it weird. So to have a day one to say that, yo, that's my day one, and be able to talk about old memories and I laugh about it. I used to be jealous of it, but I used to just envy it, like in a good way. Like, I used to be like, oh my God, like, that'll be so dope if I would have had one of those. Like, and I used to love watching people with their day ones. Like, you know, like, it used to just be so cool to me. It was like watching a movie, because I didn't have that. You know, I got locked up at a young age, and before I got locked up, I went from DHS custody to prison. Okay? So a lot of the people that I knew was from DHS, or if I knew them from school, they was either good, so they definitely wasn't in the same crowd as me, or they wasn't in the same crowd as me. A lot of the people that I went to school with, none of them went to, matter of fact, only Anna. Anna might have been the only motherfucker that I was in school with that came to prison with me. But other than that, everybody that I was in DHS custody with, and everybody that I was in, that's it. DHS custody. Or the shelter. I was in this other shelter with OJA, and the ones that was on the OJA side, they was in prison with me. So it was not like I had somebody that actually was like, came from elementary to middle school to this. You know, I'm talking about the ones that had the elementary, middle school, and high school, in college, and still the same friend. That is so dope to me. That is so dope to me. So I take all my relationships that I got in prison, I take them very serious. You know, if you cross me, I immediately, it's going to be hard for me to really, especially if we out and you cross me and you know what we've all been through after we done time together. If I catch a whiff that you've crossed me, I would never ever look at you the same. Because we've been through the prison struggle. We've been through earning each other's respect and gaining each other as a family. So anybody that has been in prison with me, we have a different type of relationship than any of these outsiders. So if you cross me, that's worse than my family crossing me. That's worse than my best friend crossing me. because we have a different type of bond. And I expect us all to be better than that. You know, when I first got out, it's this girl that I used to be really, really cool with. I'm talking about me and her was so cool on the yard. Whenever I got out, I was like, yo, she was coming from the city to Tulsa. I said, girl, come over here. You know, she tried to rob me. I'm like, what? Now she's dead. Don't have nothing to do with me. But y'all mourn her right now to this day. But she literally tried to rob me, and the motherfucker thought I had something to do with it, and he was trying to kill me too. I'm like, bro, honestly, I don't even give a fuck if you kill me, but number one, I didn't have nothing to do with nothing. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. And I'm mad because I was crossed. And this is supposed to be my friend. And if I bring you around anybody and you do that, no, we are not cool anymore, ever. Because, no, I put you on a different pedestal than anybody. Because of our bond. Because of our love for each other. We gotta stick together. We can't hurt each other, cross each other. We've been hurt too much. We done been hurt enough as it is. We done been betrayed by almost everyone. So for us to betray each other is not cool. Y'all my family. More so than my real family. So, my family crossing me, okay. Y'all crossing me, bruh. That's something it's gonna take a minute for me to get over, because I'm like, dog, like, we literally been through the struggle together. Like, we literally been through shakedowns. I'm talking about hours and hours long shakedowns to where we couldn't even go piss and shit. I'm getting emotional because it really pisses me off. We ain't supposed to be crossing each other. Now, let alone anybody else that we become friends with, cool. But the bonds that we get, the bonds that we have with our people on the yard, bruh, we can't be doing that to each other. We supposed to be like this. Even if I didn't do time with you, if you did some time and you come to me and you start talking, I don't give a fuck if I don't remember you or not, or if I didn't know you or not. That the prison bond is something different. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It just is. It just is. That's why I still sing about it. That's why I still talk about it. That's why I still have to talk about it. I'm not talking about it because it's a cool thing to talk about. I'm talking about it because it's embedded in me. 607-641. It's prison talk this whole week on the couch. I definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. I love y'all so much. Listen, it's the Couch Chronicles. I already know y'all said it. We'll finish talking tomorrow. Today, I made y'all, I kind of unraveled it. Today, I made y'all a prison strap-on. And tomorrow, you never know what I might make y'all. It's prison talk this whole week on the couch, so I will see y'all tomorrow. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. Have a good night. Big O. I always save y'all last. I love y'all so much. Thank you for tuning in. For real. Y'all the shit. It's because y'all not meant to go off. It's supposed to be right here with me.